everyone, it's Music Tech Help Guy, and today I'm checking out the Shure KSM8 dual dyne cardioid dynamic vocal microphone. So this is one of the most expensive dynamic microphones you'll find on the market. It normally goes for $499 US, and it's on sale right now at Sweetwater for $399 US. A big thanks to Sweetwater for sending this over for me to check out and review for this video. I'm actually going to be giving away this exact microphone, this one right here in front of me, to one of my subscribers. So stick around to the end of the video to see how you can win this mic. The KSM8 is made for live performance for vocalists. But what makes it special is that it actually has two diaphragms in it, and this two diaphragm system, the dual dyne system, allows it to be less reactive to proximity effects. Now, if you're not familiar with the proximity effect, it basically describes how if you're closer to a mic, you get more low end buildup and more rumble. So therefore you get more plosives and low frequency rumble and noise in the bottom end. As you pull away from the mic, you lose that low end, but you don't really lose the top end. Now, typically for live sound, you're gonna see one of these bad boys, a Shure SM58. It's a great microphone. They're cheap. They're under $100. I got this one for 89 bucks, but there's not much you can do with the 58 in terms of avoiding rumble. You can put a filter on it and roll off the low end. You can tell the singers to back off the mic, and almost no one's using pop filters for live performance. So I'm not trashing the SM58. It's a great microphone, but the KSM8 is definitely a better option. And real quick, let me play you a recording I made singing with the KSM8. For this example, there's no time-based effects, so no reverb delays, choruses, nothing like that, but there is some EQ and compression on my voice. Mama told me when I was young, come sit beside me, my only son, and listen closely to what I say. And if you do this, it'll help you some sunny day. Ah, yeah. Oh, take your time, don't live too fast. Troubles will come and they will pass. You'll find a woman, yeah, and you'll find love. And don't forget, son, there is someone up above. And be a simple kind of man, or be something you love and understand. Baby, be a simple kind of man. Oh, won't you do this for me, son, if you can? Won't you do this for me, son, if you can? So while I wouldn't normally use the KSM8 as a studio vocal microphone, it does handle my voice pretty well. It helps to tame down some of the low-end rumble and proximity. There are some plosives in there, but they're not really super noticeable unless you solo the track. Also, I found that when you back off the mic or come closer toward the mic, the tone overall is more consistent, and the tone of the KSM8 is actually quite nice. It's kind of more creamy, more warm sound, something you'd expect more out of like the top end of a ribbon mic or maybe even like a tube condenser. So it does really well at that, but it still does have that sort of boxy dynamic mic sound. You can't avoid that with any dynamic mic. In this next example, I want to shoot out the SM58 with the KSM8. I think you'll find that with the 58, there's going to be more plosives. There's also going to be a more harsh top end. Because dynamic mics roll off in the top end, I usually find that the area just before the roll off can tend to be kind of harsh, especially when you try to EQ it. For this example, there's no tone shaping EQ on my voice at all. I removed all of that. However, there is still a high pass filter at 90 hertz just to get rid of any low end rumble. And there is compression on my voice as well. I'll give you another example after this where my voice is just completely raw. So I was editing the video this afternoon and I realized that I lost all of the footage of all of these second examples. So doing it again, I've got the SM58 right here, the KSM8 right next to it. I'm going to sing into both of them at the same time. I'm going to do it all in one take, so no comping, no editing whatsoever. This is basically completely raw. Oh, take your time. Don't live too fast. Troubles will come, and they will pass. You'll find a woman, yeah, and you'll find love. Oh, take your time. Don't live too fast. Troubles will come, and they will pass. You'll find a woman, yeah, and you'll find love. And don't forget, son, there is someone up above. And be a simple kind of man. Oh, be something you love and understand. Baby, be a simple kind of man. Oh, won't you do this for me, son, if you can? And don't forget, son, there is someone up above. And be a simple kind of man. Oh, be something you love and understand. Baby, be a simple kind of man. Oh, won't you do this for me, son, if you can? And here's one more example of just my raw vocals, no EQ, no compression, no nothing. You're just hearing the raw tone of the KSM8 and the raw tone of the 58. Oh, take your time. Don't live too fast. Oh, take your time. Don't live too fast. Troubles will come, and they will pass. Troubles will come, and they will pass. And don't forget, son, there is someone up above. And be a simple kind of man. And don't forget, son, there is someone up above. And be a simple kind of man. I obviously prefer the tone of the KSM8. It helps to tame some of the proximity effects. It also tames some of the harshness in the top end. So it's a great option if you're looking to upgrade your live setup. But I've actually found there are some nice studio applications for this as well. If you're recording a whole band and there's no isolation between the musicians, this is a great option for that. Maybe you're cutting a live video, which is very common nowadays since there's not much live music going on. I've also used it on snare drum and on guitar cabs. It's got a really interesting sort of warm characteristic to it. It's warmer than, say, like a 57 would be, but does have a nice tone. So it's worth checking out on those applications as well. Okay, so if you've made it this far, let's talk about how you can enter to win this exact mic. So I only have one of these mics to give away. I'm actually going to be mailing this myself from my home. So if you want to enter to win this, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, subscribe to Sweetwater, and then leave a comment below. But there's one caveat. I want you to let me know what country you live in. And the reason for that is I'm not going to be able to mail this anywhere around the world like I can with plugin licenses. If you live in the rural outback in Australia, chances are I'm not going to be able to get it to you. If you live in the middle of Siberia, chances are I'm probably not going to be able to get it to you. Pretty much anywhere in the US, Canada, Mexico, anywhere in Europe or the UK, I should have no problem getting it to you. So that's why I want you to leave your country, because I'm essentially just going to randomly select someone. The way I'm doing this is I'm just closing my eyes, having my fiance just, flip through the screen and shuffle the screen a bit, and I'm just going to point at something, and that's the person who's going to win. But if the person I point at is in like a place that I can't ship to, or that it's going to cost, $500 to ship there, I'm probably going to have to move to the next person down or the next person up. So unfortunately, that's just the way it is since I'm sending this myself. I don't mind paying a bit for shipping, even if it's a couple $100 or $200-300. But if it's, basically going to be impossible to get to you, I don't want to promise something that I can't get. So I just want to know what country you're in up front so I can figure out whether I'm capable of even getting it to you or not. All right, guys, that's pretty much it. That is the Shure KSM8 dynamic mic. Once again, a big thanks to Sweetwater for sending this over. As always, thank you for the support, and thanks for watching.